Well, ladies and gentlemen, every one of us faces moments when life feels overwhelming, when the weight of challenges threatens to break our spirit, when the voice of doubt seems louder than the voice of hope. But it is in those very moments when we are tempted to stop that we must remind ourselves of one powerful truth: I must keep going. This isn't just a phrase, it's a mindset, a way of living, a promise to yourself that no matter how difficult the road becomes, you will not give up. Too often, people quit right before they are about to experience their breakthrough. They let fear, failure, or fatigue win. But I want you to understand something very important today. Your persistence, your resilience, your discipline, these are the qualities that separate those who dream from those who achieve. Tonight, I am not here to give you just another motivational talk. I am here to share a message that has the power to change the way you see yourself, your struggles, and your future. If you stay with me until the end of this speech, you will walk away not only believing that you can overcome your challenges, but knowing that you will. So lean in, open your heart, and allow these words to remind you of the strength you already carry within you. Because the truth is simple, yet powerful. You must keep going. And together, we will uncover why. There will always be moments when the weight of life feels almost unbearable. Times when everything seems to be falling apart and you begin to question if you have the strength to keep moving forward. Those moments can make you feel small, powerless, and defeated. But it is in those very moments that resilience is born. Resilience is not about pretending the pain doesn't exist. It is not about ignoring your struggles or forcing a smile when everything inside you is breaking. Resilience is about standing tall in the middle of the storm and reminding yourself that you will not let it end here. You will not allow this setback to define your story. When you are knocked down, it is tempting to stay down. It is tempting to believe the lie that failure is final. But failure is never final unless you accept it as the end. Every obstacle, every challenge, every heartbreak can either become a prison or a stepping stone. The choice is yours. Resilience whispers to you, get up, try again, push forward. This is not where your journey ends. That whisper, though quiet, is the most powerful voice you will ever hear. Think about it. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced moments of doubt, moments where the world seemed against them. The difference between those who succeed and those who quit is not talent, not luck, not resources. It is resilience. It is the unshakable decision to rise every single time they fall. And the truth is, you have that same strength within you. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Each challenge you overcome builds a new layer of strength you didn't know you had. And when you look back, you will realize that what once threatened to break you actually shaped you into someone unbreakable. That is the gift of resilience. It transforms pain into power, loss into lessons, and setbacks into comebacks. So when life knocks you down, and it will, remember this: your story is not over yet. You have within you the resilience to rise, the courage to endure, and the strength to keep moving forward. And that is why, no matter what, I must keep going. There will be times in life when the voices around you will try to convince you that you are not capable, not worthy, not enough. People will doubt your abilities. They will question your dreams, and some will even hope you fail because it makes them feel more comfortable with their own choices. But in those moments, the most important voice you must listen to is your own. Self-belief is not arrogance, it is not pride. It is the quiet confidence that tells you no matter what the world thinks, you can and you will. Believing in yourself is not always easy. It's not about waking up every day feeling certain, confident, and unstoppable. There will be mornings when doubt creeps in, when fear takes hold, and when the path ahead looks unclear. But true self-belief is tested in those exact moments. It is the ability to look at uncertainty and still move forward, to hear the doubts and still press on, to recognize your fears but refuse to be ruled by them. When you believe in yourself, you create possibilities where others see obstacles. You see potential where others see limits. Build where others see limits. That belief acts as fuel. It gives you the courage to take the risks others are too afraid to take, the discipline to work harder than anyone else, and the vision to see beyond what is in front of you. And the truth is, no one else can give this to you. Encouragement may come, support may be offered, but self-belief is something only you can decide to hold on to. Think about the times in your life when you accomplished something you once thought was impossible. Maybe it was a challenge that seemed too great, or a moment when others told you to give up. What carried you through? It wasn't luck, it wasn't chance. It was that small spark inside you that whispered, I can do this. That spark is self-belief, and when you choose to nurture it, it grows into a fire that no doubt, no criticism, no failure can ever put out. The world will always have opinions, people will always talk, but at the end of the day, the only belief that truly matters is your own. And that is why, no matter how many doubts surround me, I must keep going. Motivation is a wonderful feeling. It gives you energy. It makes you excited. It pushes you to take the first step. But motivation is not permanent. It fades when things get difficult. It disappears when progress feels slow. And it is nowhere to be found on the days when life feels heavy. That is why you cannot depend on motivation alone. The real key to moving forward is discipline. Discipline is what keeps you going long after motivation has left. It is the decision to show up, to work, to commit, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is not glamorous. It doesn't always feel exciting or inspiring. Sometimes it feels repetitive, tiring, and even boring. But discipline is the bridge between dreams and achievement. It is the quiet, consistent effort that compounds over time and produces results far greater than you could ever imagine. The truth is, the people who succeed are not the ones who feel motivated every day. They are the ones who stay disciplined every day. Think about it. Anyone can take action when they feel inspired. Anyone can work hard when everything feels new and exciting. But the ones who truly make progress are the ones who keep working when the excitement wears off. They stay the course when nobody is watching, when nobody is clapping, when there is no instant reward. That is discipline. Choosing to do what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment. And the beautiful thing about discipline is that it builds strength not just in your habits, but in your character. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, every time you push through the resistance, you are proving to yourself that you can be trusted. That trust becomes confidence, and that confidence becomes unstoppable momentum. It is not about perfection, it is about consistency, about choosing to move forward one step at a time, no matter how small that step may be. Motivation may get you started, but discipline is what will carry you to the finish line. And that is why no matter how I feel, I must keep going. Every one of us experiences pain. It might come from failure, rejection, loss, or disappointment. Sometimes it comes suddenly and shakes the ground beneath us. Other times it builds slowly, pressing on us day after day until it feels impossible to bear. Pain is something none of us can escape, but what we can choose is how we respond to it. Pain can either hold us hostage, or it can become the very force that propels us forward. When we allow pain to break us, it leaves us stuck living in the past, replaying moments we wish had gone differently, blaming ourselves, or blaming life for being unfair. But when we make the choice to turn pain into purpose, everything changes. That pain becomes fuel. It becomes a teacher, a guide, a reminder of what we can endure and what we can rise above. The most powerful people in this world are not the ones who never struggled. They are the ones who took their struggles and turned them into something meaningful. Think about it. Every setback, every heartbreak, every failure you've endured has shaped you into who you are today. At the time, it may have felt like the end. But looking back, you can see that it taught you strength, resilience, compassion, or wisdom you wouldn't have gained any other way. That is what it means to turn pain into purpose. You stop asking, why did this happen to me? Then you start asking, how can I use this? How can I grow from this? How can this experience make me better, stronger, more prepared for what's ahead? This shift in perspective is what transforms suffering into strength. Instead of allowing pain to crush you, you allow it to shape you. Instead of letting it silence you, you allow it to speak through you. When you do this, your life no longer becomes defined by what broke you, but by how you rebuilt yourself. And not only do you rise, you also inspire others to rise with you. Pain is unavoidable, but it doesn't have to be wasted. When you choose to turn it into purpose, you discover that even your darkest moments carry the seeds of your greatest growth. And that is why, no matter what I face, I must keep going.